European markets digest Donald Trump's comments on the dollar being too strong, with sterling and the euro both gaining against the greenback. Meanwhile, gold is still enjoying impressive gains due to geopolitical nerves. This is DailyFX, it's European Market Outlook. You're with me, Casey Pilbeam. Let's have a look at the markets and see how they're set to close up the working week as we all get set for the Easter weekend. It feels like a Friday, but it's not. Typically, traders, they're winding down their positions given that we are about to have 4 days off in the UK. Gold companies such as Randgold, they are gaining alongside the bullion, but the reason why we've got the markets down is because with the US dollar falling, both sterling and the euro are gaining, and in turn that's grinding down the shares on the bourses. So we'll have a look at the US dollar basket because the US dollar, it dropped significantly with the basket down to a 5-month low. And that's after the US President Donald Trump, he said that the currency is getting too strong and that this was partially his fault because people have confidence in me. That's what he said. We'll also have a look at cable too, because this gave sterling a boost, climbing another 0.5% in what has already been a very strong week for the currency. The euro gained as well. We'll have a look. It's down a smidgen now, but it did gain in response on the back of this comment, hitting a 1-week peak against the US dollar. Right, let's talk about Royal Mail because this is a big story here today. It is still up. The gains that we saw, they were because of plans to close its defined benefit pension scheme. Now, in response to this, actually today it's one of the FTSE's top risers because we don't have many risers today. You saw for yourself. Most shares are in the red. Now, Royal Mail's current contributions to this scheme alone are about 10% of total salary costs, including wages of staff who are not members of the scheme, and were expected to more than double to over £1 billion in 2018. But the Communication Workers Union is threatening to strike action over Royal Mail's decision, saying it would cost the average worker a third of their future pension. So that's a big story here, and that's certainly something we're watching. Something else we're watching is Britain's Chamber of Commerce. It released its quarterly economic survey predicting solid economic growth was likely in the first 3 months of the year, but flagged rising inflation in the UK as a key risk. We've been talking about inflation all week long and the fact that it's grinding on consumers' enthusiasm to go out and shop and the wage squeezes as well. So it's a huge theme here. I want to talk about Lufthansa if we may. I'm going to get up the share price because this is also one of the fallers today, and we'll check it out and just see where it's at. Okay, so it's down about 3%. It took really a nosedive along with other travel and leisure stocks. On reports, a major investor, Infinite Miles, was said to have placed a 2.5% stake at €15.25 a piece for sale. But nothing has been confirmed at the moment, but that was enough for that share price to plummet, as you can see just there. I want to talk about politics as well because there's another political angle to consider because Turkish voters, they're preparing to vote in a referendum on constitutional reforms this weekend. It happens on Sunday, which would mean that the President Erdogan gets unprecedented executive powers. That is all from me today. Thank you so much indeed for watching. I want to say for those of you celebrating Easter, have a fantastic time, eat lots of chocolate eggs and relax. Goodbye.